Hello everybody, welcome back to Beware the Terrible. Today we have a new deck for you called the Salad Bowl, featuring our Leavanny from Fusion Strike. So Leavanny have the Healing Circle attack, helping you heal each of your bench Pokemon from all injuries. So you get to heal all damage from each of your bench Pokemon with this card, but you need 2 energies to attack for this attack to work, and you also need to evolve it. So it's a stage 2 Pokemon, quite a difficult card to pull off. So we're playing only 2 copies of Swaddle and 1 Swadloon in this deck, 2 rare candies, and 2 copies of our stage 2. So not a lot of these cards, because we actually get to shuffle it back into the deck and recycle the attack constantly. We only have 2 rare candies to spare though, but we have 1 stage 1, so we can actually keep on evolving stage by stage while attacking with our Flapple. So the main VMAX attacker for this deck is Flapple GMAX Rolling, doing 250 damage for only 3 energy costs. Not bad, because we are a VMAX and we actually get to attach colorless energy as well. So we are using Rose to fast charge our Flapple. We have no Melanie. We can actually use Melanie, but it's better just to use Rose for that 2 extra energy. Then you only need that 1 extra energy to attach from your hand to do a GMAX Rolling in a single turn. So GMAX Rolling works really well with Rose, and Rose works really well with Cinccino. So Cinccino helps you discard your energy, Cinccino helps you draw cards, and we also have Rose Tower as well. We are playing 3 copies of Rose Tower, 3 copies of Rose, and 3 of each Minccino as well. And we have 2 Level Ball to bring out Minccino, 4 Quick Balls to bring out our basic, 4 Evolution Incenses for Cinccino and VMAX, and also our Leavanny as well. We have also 3 Capture to bring out our basic Pokemons, 2 Twin Energy for Leavanny / we can also attach it to VMAX because it acts as a colorless energy. Even though it acts as only 1 energy, we get to still satisfy that 1 energy. So you know, it's a kind of it's just there for Leavanny basically, because if we get it at the right time, we get to use Healing Circle without having to use Energy Switch. But we have that 1 copy of Energy Switch for our Leavanny, because we can actually switch for this deck. We have our switch cards, 1 switch, 1 escape rope, and 2 bird keepers to help us switch our active VMAX to our Leavanny, so that we get to do an energy switch, attach an extra energy, and then do Healing Circle without having to discard our energy doing the retreat, because it is a quite heavy Pokemon. Is 3 energy retreat cost, so we actually need to discard all energy cards attached to it if we are planning on retreating. But it's still okay if you retreat, because we don't have that many switch cards to spare. We may not get them in time because we are relying on Cinccino to draw cards. We may not get our switch cards, so if we, in the event that we don't get our switch cards at the right time, it's okay to retreat and discard all of our energy cards, because even though you don't have energy on the next turn, we get to use Rose. We have 3 copies of Rose. We can actually very easily just play another Rose and reattach those energy cards and attack again once more on the next turn. Obviously, the bad thing about this strategy is that after using your Healing Circle, you have to shuffle this card back into the deck. That means you have to offer up another Pokemon, maybe your Cinccino, maybe your Leafeon, because if you offer up a VMAX, they are going to damage your VMAX and you can't actually attack anymore. So it's better just to have your 2 VMAXs on the bench after tanking damage with both VMAXs. So the main idea is that you can actually tank damage if they don't play a fire type. If they don't play a 1-hit KO deck, you can tank a lot of damage with your Flapple. 320 HP is quite a lot. So if they hit you, and you know, if you survive 1 hit from your opponent, from an opponent's active Pokemon, you can actually switch to another VMAX or retreat to another VMAX, play the second Flapple VMAX to attack, and then hope that they damage your second Flapple, because if they knock out your first Flapple, they're gonna have to be worried about your second Flapple, because your second Flapple can actually do a lot of damage. It can do 250 damage for a VMAX, only 3 energy cards for 250 damage, very fast, because we're playing our Rose, our Leafeon as well to charge up our energy cards. So Leafeon Greening Cells, early on the first turn, we get to attach 2 energy cards with that Greening Cells. If you have one in our hand, obviously we are playing a lot of energy cards, we get to attach every turn very easily. We are playing 80 copies of our basic energy cards, and we have 2 copies of Twin and 3 Capture Energy, so a lot of energy cards. Greening Cells allows us to fast charge as well, so we get to do, if we get to survive a second hit, my bad, if they attack our second Flapple, instead of knocking out our first VMAX, then all we need to do is switch out to a Leavanny or retreat to a Leavanny, and then heal all damage from both VMAXs. That's the main play. If they knock out our first VMAX, then they're gonna have to deal with our second Flapple. We actually get to attack with full damage using our second Flapple. So we get to attack again with the same Flapple VMAX essentially. So whatever they do is going to be good for us. Even if they knock out the damaged Flapple, even if they knock out an injured Flapple VMAX on our bench using a boss order or a cross switcher or anything like that, we still, or Umbreon VMAX, we still get to do a clean 250 damage max with our Gmax rolling. Very powerful attack here. So we are also using Cinccino to draw cards, as I said. So we also get to use Sour Spit. 20 damage to buy us a bit more time so that we get to evolve, attach more energy cards, get out the right cards, evolve Cinccino, stuff like that. So Sour Spit actually helps us delay our opponent, buy us a little bit more time to get our deck going, get our strategy going, because we actually need a little bit more time to, we actually need to, you know, a bit of momentum to get our deck going, because this is a Cinccino deck, so we need to evolve Cinccino, we need to discard a few cards from our deck, we need to get our draw engine running essentially, and we need we only have a couple of research anyways. Hey Lorigan, good morning. How are you doing today? So we also have 2 research and 2 Bird Keeper in this deck. So 2 Bird Keeper helps us switch and also draw cards as well. Rose Tower helps us draw cards because we are discarding with Cinccino. We get to discard with Quick Ball as well. We're playing a lot of item cards, so we actually get to discard our item cards, play out our evolution cards, play out our Pokemon, and then reduce our hand to nothing but 1 or 2 cards, and then use our Rose Tower to draw cards. Maybe use research at the right time, because we do have 2 copies of research to draw a lot of cards. Let's hope we don't get Rose and research at the same time, but we only have 3 copies of Rose, so having 3 copies is a good number, because if you have 4 copies, you're definitely gonna pull out like 2 Roses and a research, and if you use a research or Rose, you're gonna have to discard the other 2 supporter cards, which is the power supporter card for this deck. So we have the main power supporter card is research and Rose, and we can't actually play one or the other, having a lot of the other cards in, you know, if we have like 2 research and 3 Roses, if we have all 5 of these supporter cards in our hand, we're gonna have to discard all of them. Like, we're gonna have to discard our entire hand. So we can't actually use Rose anymore, we can't actually use research anymore. So that's the main cost, the heaviest cost, that's the main sacrifice that we have to put, that we have to actually the main sacrifice that we actually have to give up playing these cards, because we are discarding our hand. But we actually get to do a lot with Rose. We get to attach 2 energy cards, we get to draw 7 cards with research, and we also are playing our Tool Jammer, Tool Scrapper, because we don't actually get to knock out a I'm gonna respond to chat later. I'm gonna go for the deck list review first. So we're gonna we have a Tool Jammer, Tool Scrapper mainly for our Flapple VMAX to knock out any V card with 1 hit, because I actually got paired with a lot of we streamed this on Twitch yesterday, so if you guys want to check it out, go to my Twitch channel. Just go to the description, there's the Twitch link there. So on my Twitch channel, we actually faced against a lot of Cape of Toughness people. People playing Cape of Toughness actually prevents you from knocking out their V cards. So with 1 hit, we get to knock out any V Pokemon with that Tool Jammer on, because Tool Jammer helps us you know, disable those Cape of Toughness, Big Charm, all of those cards. So we get to knock out any V card with 1 hit. We get to knock out a obviously not a Duraludon. I don't think you get to knock out a Duraludon Hard Coat with a 250 damage. I think you need 260 damage, I'm not sure. Kind of the same as your Dragonite, because Dragonite does the same damage, 250. So you still can't knock out a Duraludon Hard Coat, the Champion's Path one, because they have the Hard Coat ability. So you actually need that 10 extra damage counter. So except for that, Duraludon gets to knock out any other V cards with 1 hit. Playing 1 Tool Scrapper and Tool Jammer is essential for this deck, because they actually get to, we actually get to stall them even more if they have like stuff like, what do you call that, Rugged Helmet or things like that. You know, if they play even Elemental Badge, we get to slow them down by a lot with our Sour Spit and Tool Jammer. Can you imagine Sour Spit plus Tool Jammer? So against an Elemental Badge deck. So I'm gonna respond now. For the Bronzong. Yeah, we actually posted a Bronzong Ferocious video on YouTube and in Twitch as well, so hope you guys enjoyed that one. Always when we come, best timing to wake up, I guess. Yeah, I stream around this time normally, so hope it's a good time for you guys. So we also have I think we have 2 rare candies, and I think that's all for the list. We actually gone through the whole thing, I'm pretty sure. So we have 2 Leafeon for greening cells, obviously, and Leafeon actually is quite a bad card to be playing for this deck, but we have no choice, because it actually is the ability is very good to help us attack fast, because we have no other way but a Rose, and we actually need to be playing Rose late in the game, because we can't actually hope to get it out that early unless you're playing Altaria, but I prefer to play Cinccino instead of Altaria. So Leafeon actually helps us get our energy cards out easily, much easier than that Rose, because we actually have to discard first before using Rose. So if you want to play an early Rose, you actually have to discard your energy from your hand, rather than discarding energy with a retreat, or discarding your energy by waiting for Flapple to get knocked out. Then actually you get to use Rose to automatically, without discarding from your hand, reattach from your discard pile. So Rose late in the game is actually good. It's actually better to play Rose late in the game because you don't have to discard from your hand. Whereas if you play and playing a Leafeon actually helps that as well, because Leafeon helps in the early on in the game. Rose helps is a very good card to play late stage of the game. So if you play Rose early on in the game, it's not that good. I prefer to play it late in the game. That's why I have Leafeon in this deck. So we are playing 3 copies of Cinccino. We actually are playing a new ladder today. So let's go for our Salad Bowl deck. So we're featuring Flapple VMAX and also our Leavanny today. Leavanny Healing Circle. Healing Circle allows you to heal all damage from each of your bench Pokemon. Isn't that crazy? And you get to shuffle it back into your deck. That means you get to actually save your Leavanny from being knocked out. So it's a healing cycle, really, a continuous healer. If you have Swadloon on your bench, and if they don't boss order your Swaddle, you get to heal again on your next turn. Isn't that crazy? But obviously tank as much damage as you can on like 2 VMAXs or even 3 if you can, because they're definitely gonna try and damage your VMAX. If you have a VMAX injured on your bench and you can attack with an active VMAX, they're gonna try and prevent you from doing damage with your second Flapple. If they knock out your first one, you can still attack with your second Flapple. So whichever thing they do is gonna still be not that good for them. Whatever they choose, they're still gonna have to deal with something, you know. I think we're gonna have to use Bird Keeper here. I'm not too sure. They can actually knock out Cinccino though. I think we'll just keep the Bird Keeper. I'm not too sure if I want to play it. Like, it always shows up at the wrong time. I think we should just like play 1 Bird Keeper because it always shows up too early. 1 Bird Keeper, 1 Marnie, and 2 Research. I don't think we need 2 Bird Keeper because we have Rose to reattach. If we need to retreat, it's still okay. 3 Switch cards is good enough, I think. We have 1 Switch, 1 Escape Rope. 1 Bird Keeper is enough. I don't think we need 2. Because we always get Flapple as the active for some reason. If we had the foresight to put something else as the active, I think we top deck that one though. If we had the foresight to play like Leafeon as the active and then Bird Keeper our Flapple, we can actually draw cards and have it as the active. So that would have been much better. But now we actually can't draw cards. We can do our Cinccino, but I don't think we're gonna have to discard Energy Switch though, which we may actually need later on for Leavanny. But oh well, we have our Twin Energies. I guess we're gonna have to rely on Twin Energies now. We got a Research. Look at that. We just wasted Bird Keeper, totally. It's not too much of a waste though, I don't think. Because if we use our Bird Keeper the last turn, we are gonna discard everything anyways with that Research. Maybe draw an extra card with that Bird Keeper. Passing the turn. Discard an extra card, I mean. So we're just gonna Tool Scrapper next turn when we are attacking the V card. I don't think it's a VMAX. They could actually play a VMAX though. Should we discard something? We should actually be getting out that card already. Let's play it the next turn. Let's get our Flapple the next. Ooh, I don't know though. Let's just do it the next turn. Because if we can Quick Ball the next turn, we can capture for another Pokemon. So we need Flapple and Swaddle. That's the bad thing. But they're not doing that much damage. So thank goodness. I don't think so. Because they can actually do Pikachu now. If they have the right cards. 2 Flaffy is not enough though. I think they're doing like 100 plus damage. 130 damage. So we're doing 120 damage with Gmax rolling. Okay, they just... Oh my god, we just wasted Bird Keeper. Look at that. Oh well, now we're gonna have to waste our capture. Oh well. I think we're gonna save our switch for a heavy retreat cost Pokemon. I don't think we're gonna save... I don't think we're gonna use up switch for Cinccino. That would be quite stupid. Let's just do this one. Quick Ball, a capture. I don't think we need capture anymore. Twin is more important than capture, really. We should actually use Level Ball because we don't need Cinccino anymore. I forgot. I thought we needed the Level Ball for Cinccino. We actually have 2 Cinccinos already, so we actually wasted a Quick Ball. We should have just make do that Quick Ball. So we got a Rose. We're just gonna retreat first, and then make do the Quick Ball. Make sure you don't discard all of your Quick Ball though. Leave like 1 or 2. I think we discarded way too many, because we actually need to re-summon that Swaddle immediately after using the Healing Circle. Otherwise, we can't actually do much for this. This is quite a difficult deck to pull off. It's very difficult because after shuffling back your Leavanny, after using Healing Circle, after the attack, healing all of your bench Pokemon, you actually have to shuffle it back into the deck. That means you have to offer up a new card to sacrifice for your opponent to hit. So they're gonna have to hit either your Cinccino or your Leafeon. If they get a boss, or they're definitely gonna hit your VMAX. You can't actually offer up your VMAX because, well, if you get damaged by anything, by that time they will probably be able to do like 200 plus damage. If you get damaged by 200 plus damage, you can't actually do anything. You're doing very little damage with Gmax rolling because you do 10 less damage for each damage counter on Flapple. But it is quite a powerful attack though, because 250 for 3 energies is quite strong really. So they just use a Marnie on us. We actually got quite a good hand, but we got back our Rose, that's fine. We got a VMAX as well. I think they Marnied, I'm not really too sure. Okay, they just gave up. I think they got a really bad hand, because they're too slow, I think. They're setting up very slow, and we're setting up very fast. Thanks to Leafeon, really. I don't think they're lucky enough, I don't know. But Bolton with Flaffy, I don't think is that good. Because I think they need a VMAX. They may actually probably be playing that VMAX, but Bolton with Flaffy, I don't think is that good, because you don't get to attach that many. Flaffy, you're only attaching 1 for each Flaffy, and you may not have all 4 in your deck. Some may be in your prize card, and you know, you need Stormy Mountain, so many level balls, quick ball, capture. I think it's a bit insane. I don't think you can afford to play capture if you want to use Bolt Storm. If you want to use like the VMAX attack, Gmax, I can't remember what the VMAX is. The Gmax attack of Bolton, then it's okay to attach the capture. Gloria is going to be interesting though. Gloria to summon 3 Pokemons onto your bench. I forgot to change 1 Bird Keeper for Marnie, but yeah, now Bird Keeper is going to be Bird Keeper is definitely going to help us now. Because if we get a capture, we definitely going to get a Flapple, Bird Keeper for the Flapple. Okay, we just got this one. So now we just need to Bird Keeper. We're not going to play Rose Tower. We're going to save our Rose Tower for the end. What is happening? People are conceding like crazy today. Sorry about that, guys. Nothing I can do about that. Let's just keep on going. That's just really weird. They just like completely decided to give up. Horrible hand, I suppose. Sometimes you just get frustrated with the game, and you know, you just see no possible way out, because this game is a bit frustrating sometimes. If you lose one time, for some reason you lose a lot in a row. I think it could just be a negative mindset sort of thing, or it could just be, I don't know, some sort of demon lurking about or something, I don't know. But it's always really frustrating to gamble on this game, because it's essentially a gamble really. You're gambling on chance. What card do you top deck? What card do you get with your supporters? Whether you get VIP pass on your first turn, whether you get your item cards at the right time, switch at the right time. It's all a gamble really. So we're just gonna do this one. No Leafeon, but that's okay. If we get a Leafeon the next turn, we can actually use it, because it's better to, because we can't attack anyways. Or maybe Sour Spit buy us a bit of time, but Sour Spit is not perfect. Very easy to get through Sour Spit. They can just switch, retreat, and it's over. Classic Genesect Peony for 2 VIP passes. Cram-O-Matic VIP pass as well. I don't like Cram-O-Matic though. You gotta flip a coin for Cram. But you get to search for anything, isn't that cool? Nobody ever uses old PC, by the way, and they play a Moltres. They're only drawing 5 cards. Not sure why they have a Moltres. I think Moltres for Hoopa. So I think they're attacking, their main attacker is Hoopa. So Moltres, Energy Switch, and Elisa, and they can actually attack in a single turn. Can they do it right now? Can they actually knock out our Sewaddle? So I forgot what I was talking about just now, but oh well. We're just gonna bench this one. Should we just retreat that one? I'm not too sure what to do actually. They can just boss order us though. How much are they doing? 190? 170? 170 for that one? That's quite weak though, isn't it? Yeah, Hoopa is quite weak, but it's double type. I suppose that's why. And you gotta place 3 damage counter. Oh, it's the same as Moltres. You gotta place 3 damage counter on something, not your Moltres. We're just gonna draw a card first. Should we do that? Oh my god, we just discarded a Rose. Because if we get a Minccino, that would be great, but we didn't get it. We got the wrong card. We're just gonna do Sour Spit. We're gonna Escape Rope Sour Spit, right? Because we have to save that Sewaddle. It could be our only Sewaddle. If they put Hoopa, they're gonna have to do a double switch. They're gonna have to put something else and just retreat with an air balloon or something. There we go. So Sour Spit is not doing anything, but they can't kill us the next turn. Okay, that's not smart though. We should have just... Yeah, we should have just put the other one and then Bird Keeper. That's stupid. I made a stupid mistake. They're definitely gonna attack us now with Elisa. They just need one Elisa really. Elisa, Air Balloon, and it's done. They can even draw like crazy with that Genesect. We gave them a Rose Tower as well. So this is gonna be virtually impossible. Virtually impossible. It's a Fusion Strike deck, so I don't feel too bad losing to this. But we're definitely gonna lose because we just got a bad hand. We discarded our Rose. That was horrible. Shouldn't have drawn that stupid. Like, I got greedy. Okay, they didn't do anything, that's great. We can actually knock out that one if we get the right cards. We're just gonna bench a Leafeon. Should we do that? We're just gonna bench a Leafeon. We're gonna do it. We're just gonna research. We should... Well, it doesn't matter what we discard, really. We should actually attach the twin because we're gonna discard it anyways. Because then we have 2 energy in the discard pile. Yeah, that was not too smart there. But at least we get to knock out something because they don't have a switch card apparently. Should we get a Swadloon or even a Leavanny? Ooh, we can actually do a Leavanny. We need to draw though, like mad, don't we? We need to draw like mad. So we have no choice but to play a Cinccino. And then we don't need capture anymore, I don't think. We need for the second Cinccino though. So we need our switch cards. We're just gonna discard this one because we have 2 in the discard pile. If we get our switch cards, we get to retain on Flapple. So let's just do this one. We're gonna get our... It's the same thing, right? Oh my goodness, no Minccino. We got 3 Minccinos though. Damn it. We're gonna have to play a Swadloon again. We're just gonna keep it in our hand because they could just play an Avery anytime. There's nothing we can do. Let's hope they don't play a Marnie. If they play Marnie, it could actually be good still. I don't know. So they're actually weak towards Grass type. Okay, even with a Cape of Toughness, we don't need that Tool Scrapper, Tool Jammer. That's not gonna help. We're doing 2... I don't think they can guard from weakness. There's no way they can protect from weakness. Protect from abilities, right? So, oh my god. Oh dear. But that's bad though, because now we can attack with Flapple. So we're actually kind of... I quite like this deck now, because we're actually kind of forcing our opponent to damage Flapple. If they don't damage Flapple, then it's gonna keep doing a raw 250 damage, which is crazy. You get to do 250 every turn. So they really have no choice but to attack Flapple, and attacking Flapple. If we have a Flapple on our bench and an attacking, full HP attacking Flapple as well, they're gonna have to damage our attacking Flapple. If they don't, we're gonna do a clean 250 damage, which is actually a lot. So we're gonna bench this one. We're gonna just retreat, I think. Can they hit our bench? I don't think so. Should we just Cinccino first? We got another Cinccino in the deck, but I think it's just better not to do that. We just discarded a capture. I don't think we can afford to discard that many energies. We're just gonna discard Tool Scrapper. I don't think we need Tool Scrapper. We got Tool Jammer still. Okay, we got the wrong cards, I suppose. We need a VMAX. We need an Evolution Incense, because Rose is not gonna help us without a VMAX Evolution. We got 2 more Rose in the deck. We need Rose and Evolution Incense. So can we do anything else? I don't think so. Okay, they just paused it because we collected another 2 prize cards. I suppose that's why. And they actually paused the turn not attacking Flapple. So that means, well, if they attack the next turn though, they can still do it, right? Yeah, it's not a sure win for us actually. It's not really a sure win because we need another 2 prize cards. And if they damage our first Flapple, we're gonna have to draw out our Rose to charge up the second one, to attack with the second one, but we can actually do that quite easily. We got 2 more Rose somewhere. I'm just gonna actually keep the list because Bird Keeper is doing fine actually. I don't think Bird Keeper is doing that badly. So if we got 2 basic to start with, we're gonna be very careful to put the inputting our Pokemons, making sure that we have no Bird Keeper in our hand before putting a Flapple as our first active. Because if we have a Flapple and a Bird Keeper, we actually need to put something else as the active, so that we get to play Bird Keeper, draw 3 cards. We have no choice but to... We can't actually get a Cinccino though. Minccino. This actually quite sucks. I don't want to discard my Twin Energy. I don't want to discard Quick Ball either. Like, this is horrible. I don't think we have a choice. I'm just gonna do it. Bye-bye Twin Energy. We got an Energy Switch and another Twin. 1 Energy Switch in the deck. 1 Twin in the deck. So let's just do Flapple right now. And then Minccino the next turn, because we have no choice but to wait the next turn, perhaps. I don't think we're playing Rose Tower. Not yet. They get to play their... They get to displace it very easily with their Tower of Waters. So we're only drawing like 1 card with that Rose Tower, because we cannot actually discard that. We may have like 2 Cinccinos in the prize card, and that's it. We have no more Cinccinos. So that's the danger of Cinccino. We're playing 3 copies, so we actually need to save everything. We forgot to check actually. We get to check actually. Forgot to check the copies in our deck. But you can't check everything, you know. If you check everything, you're gonna like delay the game, and it's not fair anymore. Your opponent's gonna get frustrated. They're gonna concede. So make sure you don't check everything, because you're gonna piss someone off. I think we're just gonna do a Rose Tower now. They haven't attached, and they haven't evolved yet though. Oh, they can't evolve on their first turn, so they actually Brawl Lead, I think. Nope, they just Fall Crystal. I don't really want to play that though. I don't really want to play anything. They're just gonna boss order us though. Let's just attach to Leafeon. Like, I don't really care anymore. Let's just try and do that. They can actually do a lot of damage. They may even be able to kill a VMAX, but they need Cinccino though to be able to kill a VMAX with one hit. Karina is only gonna do up to like 240 damage. Bruno, that's bad. They just need Octillery though. One Octillery and that's it. It's quite a boring deck though. It's like very boring to play. To see a Malamar deck is so standard. Like it so boring. Gag. You know what I mean? Like gag. They don't even play Lucky Egg. I don't think they're playing Lucky Egg. Cinccino, Malamar, all of your balls and item draws. Because your item cards actually get you your Rapid Strike as well. Rapid Strike Pokemon, Rapid Strike Basic, Rapid Strike or Cinccino. But if you actually play, if you have it in your discard pile or your bench, you actually don't have, if you have no more Pokemon in your deck, you can't actually use those balls to summon anymore. So that's why, I suppose that's why they have a lot of rods in their deck. We're just gonna summon something, discard a quick ball. I really don't want to play that Rose Tower though. I really want to save that Rose Tower till the last minute. I think it's better to get a Flapple first. We should have gotten that one actually. Let's just do it, whatever. We got 2 more Rose Towers. Because if we play a Rose without Rose Tower, that's going to be super bad. So we got no choice but to Cinccino this one. Because we can't actually discard Leavanny. Okay, no quick ball now. We got no VMAX though. They got Octillery. They can actually kill us the next turn. Oh my god. That was a mistake. Oh well. Let's just do it. We didn't get our VMAX. That's horrible. I forgot we actually need that VMAX. Yikes. Okay, that's fine. We just need Rose now. We need to buy a bit more time, get Rose out, and then charge up the second one with 250 damage. For 250. We actually gave them a Rose Tower as well. That's horrible. Yeah, we actually did a Bronzong, Blissey, and Fortress video yesterday. We recorded quite a few wins, and we actually posted it on YouTube. It's recorded though. It's not a stream. Well, it was actually a stream though. It was streamed on Twitch, and we actually exported to YouTube. So it's it's actually still a stream. So Malamar, oh my god. They're definitely gonna kill us. Like, they don't need a lot. They just need like 4, 5. 5. They just need 5. And we just gave off. Okay, they need to scoop up something though. That's weird. They just... Okay, that's really weird. They scoop up their Octillery to get 5. Because apparently they only have 3. So we're just gonna put Leafeon, I think. We can't afford to give out another 2 prize though, can we? We got a Bird Keeper, so we can actually just put anything first. Okay, we got a VMAX. We just need that. We got a Rose Tower. So we're gonna evolve everything, attach energy. We have to attach to this one again. We got one last energy switch. Isn't that horrible? Are we gonna do that? Because we actually need to play Rose. If we don't Rose this turn, we can't actually attack at all. Okay, we can't attack. That's bad. We got Energy Switch in our hand, so now we got no more energy card. This is bad. This is so bad. So let's just save Cinccino. Where is that Rose though? Where is bloody Rose? We got 3 copies for God's sake. 24 cards left in the deck. But we got the worst hand possible. Constantly. Or maybe not, we could have just done something else, something different. But you never know what you're gonna draw really. So they just need 2. But they didn't use a boss order, that's great. We're gonna get it, right? Like, we're gonna get it. Yeah. If we don't get it, I'm just gonna concede. Like, I'm sorry, but we actually have to discard a Flapple. Do we have another VMAX? Okay, we got another VMAX, that's great. So we're just gonna get this one, obviously. We're gonna discard Tool Scrapper. If we don't get a Rose, we're dead. Yep, we're dead. We actually get to use Greening Cells though. On the second one, the first one. This is sad, this is so sad. We got 3 prize left, so if we don't get a switch the next turn, we're dead. We need an item switch and a supported Rose, which is virtually impossible because we got 1 Escape Rope in the deck. But you never know, we got 19 cards left. Where is that other Cinccino though? Like, we got 1 last Cinccino. We got level balls though, Evolution Incense, 3 Evolution Incense, 2 more level balls. Don't know why we're getting so unlucky for this game. Because they are 1 price meta. Like, if you're up against a meta, I don't know. I think it's just that their lists are like super consistent, I suppose. If your list is not that, well, if your list is kind of like radical, very different from the meta list, because the meta list is like systematic, is like super systematic. So if your list is not that, is a bit, my list is a bit chaotic because we are actually playing Cinccino Rose. Only 4 supported cards to draw, 2 Bird Keeper, 2 Research. So it's very radical. It's not bad, it's just radical because we can actually draw with Cinccino and Rose Tower. So we're gambling a lot with this list. This deck is actually a big gamble. We're doing 10 damage with that one. So we're just gonna try and get another Cinccino maybe. Okay, we got a Cinccino, that's great. We got a Bird Keeper, that's good. So we can actually heal with a Leavanny. Should we do a Leavanny? I think we're gonna do a Leavanny, right? And then wait for Rose to come out. And that actually helps us a lot. But they have 3 prize cards left though. I don't think that's smart. They can just boss or knockout. Yeah, I think we have no choice because if they boss or knockout our Flapple, we're done for. So we're just gonna... We got Rare Candy Evolution Incense for the next one. So I think we're just gonna discard Capture. I think we have enough in the discard pile for Rose. 4 already, so we're just gonna discard Capture and attach an energy for a healing circle. So we still got no Rose. For some bloody reason, we still got no Rose. I think we're gonna have to sacrifice a Cinccino, which is like the worst possible thing to be doing. I really have no idea what I should be doing. Because if we put a Flapple, we can't attack. We have one last switch card. Could be in the prize, our Escape Rope. I don't think we have a choice but to put Cinccino. Like, this is like horrible. We got 5 prize cards. We're not winning this game. Like, we got 5 prize cards left. What am I even doing? We're definitely not gonna win this. Like, at least do another 2 Gmax rolling though. That would be pretty cool. But if we knock out all Malamars, they actually need their rods. We got 1 rod discarded, or they actually used it, I think. So rescue carrier as well for Cinccino, and their basic. And they just killed our Cinccino. So if we don't get Rose with that 1 Cinccino, we're dead. We're totally dead. We're gonna place this one, discard all of our items, maybe use a Rose Tower. We can actually attach to this one, because if we use a Rose, we get to do it, right? I don't think we get to play Rose Tower. So do we have Cinccino in the deck? No Cinccino. Could have another VMAX though. Oh, no more VMAX. So Evolution Incense is not gonna get us anything, I don't think. Oh, we can actually get Leavanny back. So let's just get this one. Let's just get all of them out of the way, because we need Rose like crazy. Oh my god, we got no Rose, we're dead. Yeah, we're dead, we're so dead. We like Rose just, it's totally at the bottom. It's at all the way to the bottom. We didn't get it until we didn't get it throughout the whole game actually, until we concede. So it's really unlucky, to be honest. 1 in the prize card, 2 in the deck, but it's still not that difficult to pull it out, I don't think. We got Rose quite easily on our last games, previous games. We're gonna put a Flapple. Oh, we got Bird Keeper, yikes, I just made a mistake again. We can actually capture another Flapple though, so... I was thinking about the last game, my mind was not on this game, sorry guys. So now we can't actually do a Bird Keeper. We're just gonna get another Flapple. We want to be doing Bird Keeper though. No, I don't think that's smart. Let's just do Cinccino. We got a Rose, but we need to discard energy first. So I think we may just use Energy Assist. Oh, what is happening? They just that's weird. What in the world? That's so funny. They scooped themselves to death. They just decided to, like, you know what? Let's just have an empty field. It's a suicide. Suicide on the first turn. Bacon brother. Going to yes, no, yes, no. If we get a Leafeon, we get to attach energy. We actually need to evolve as well, so it's better to go first. If you play VIP Pass though, it's better to go second, so that you get to use the support cards to search for your item. If you have no choice but to go first, you can only rely on your Tower of Darkness to draw out your... We're just gonna focus right now, like I'm wasting my... we get Evolution Incense in that one. We need to use Quick Ball though, right? Let's just keep Quick Ball and just use a Level Ball. Let's just keep Quick Ball because we get to use it the next turn. Because we're going to discard Level Ball with Quick Ball, which is just ridiculous. Might as well just save it. And we get to evolve Cinccino and Flapple the next turn. So let's hope we get to keep our hand, because that is like the best hand ever. That is like the best hand ever. We get to evolve, double, and get another Minccino. That's like the best hand ever. Please give us a good hand. Please don't use a Marnie. Okay, it's a Zacian V Union. They're knocking us out with one hit. Okay, Healing Circle is not going to do anything. But we just need Rose though. If they do that, we just need constant Roses. 250 twice is going to knock it out. They actually got 2 pieces already. 2 pieces on the first turn. That's lucky. They're playing like so many other Pokemons as well. Bronzong, Zacian, Crobat. It's quite lucky though that they got their pieces. They may actually play Adventurous Discovery. Adventurous Discovery is the perfect pair for your V Union cards. So we actually got to discard that Quick Ball. Sorry, discard that Evolution Incense for another Minccino. Or maybe just make do first. Should we make do first? I think that's wise, right? I don't know what to do really. You never know what you're gonna get, to be honest. Now we're stuck. We can't actually use Rose Tower anymore. We should have just Quick Ball just now. We actually need energies though, because we just need one more energy to do something. I think we're gonna discard Rare Candy. I don't think we get to discard Flapple VMAX, because if it's in the prize, we can't actually draw it that easily. We're gonna get our second Flapple actually, because then we get to evolve right next turn. If we get to. So we're just gonna try and okay, we got a research. We're gonna have to use a research. Could actually boss or kill that one though, but we didn't get energy. That's sad. We got Cinccino as well. That's great. So we got a VMAX as okay. That's great. VMAX in the deck. 3 VMAXs in the deck. We don't actually need another grass. We just need one grass. So that's a good thing about Flapple. So we get to play our capture. 3 captures and 2 twin. But you actually need basic Pokemon for Rose. Sorry, basic energy. So Rose only allows you to attach basic energy, obviously. The only way you get to attach special energy from your discard pile is with a Blissey or a Blaziken. So Rapid Strike is quite broken actually. It's the only Only thing that allows you to move your special energy, to reattach your special energy. Blissey, you get to do it Blissey also though. I think that's probably the biggest plus for this game, the biggest shift in this game, because I don't think in Sun and Moon or in X and Y there's any cards that allows you to do that. That allows you to reattach special energy to your bench Pokemon or even to your active Pokemon. Blissful Blast is definitely a radical attack. It's a total shift in the game because you get to reattach special energies. You get to draw out. You get to attach your Aurora energy from the discard pile, and then you get to use it as a fire energy for your Ninetales, as a metal energy for your Bronzong, as any energies. I'm probably repeating that too much. So let's go for a Bird Keeper because they're actually oh my god, what? Okay, we actually can't attack it. We discarded our boss order. We're done for. We need to use like Leafeon and Flapple V to attack, which is virtually impossible. Should we just energy assist? I don't know if we should energy assist. Because at least we get to do 40 damage, right? Zamazenta is gonna be a big problem. I have no idea how to fight against a Zamazenta. Like, how do we do it? We have one escape rope. Well, it's totally impossible now. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna make do. We're gonna Bird Keeper. Got a Rose, but no VMAX. We can actually attach to Leafeon. 90 though. It's better just to attack with Flapple. It's better to attack with Leafeon though, because Flapple, you have to evolve Flapple, don't you? Let's just do it. Let's just... We shouldn't have done that though, right? I don't know what I should have done really. Oh my god, I'm so torn now. I'm like totally torn like crazy. Should we just use Greeting Cells? I'm so torn. We actually should be using Greeting Cells. I'm so scared right now. Let's just go for it, whatever. I don't care anymore. Bloody Zamazenta. They're definitely gonna play Crystal Cave now. We need Phoebe. Pass to the peak. Oh my god, Zamazenta. And here comes a V Union. Isn't that cool? You got that special gleam as well. The shine of a goddess. Zacian is a goddess, I think. Warrior deity sort of Pokemon. Is a fairy type, so probably a female. Goddess, not a god. Deity. We got Rose. Research. 2 Rose and a Research. Not good. 27 cards left in the deck. Let's hope they use a Marnie on us. Oh, they just use a Research though. So Union Gain, probably, or maybe Metal Saucer and Killer. Killer's with a Dance of the Crown Sword. Okay, they're just gonna retreat. Because they don't want us to damage it, I suppose. Metal Saucer. Why did they do that though? Might as well just Metal Saucer, Metal Transfer. Why are they retreating? Makes no sense. Unless they're like sitting out their hand for Rose Tower. Okay. They're not attacking. Okay, that makes sense. So we have no boss order. I don't think we can defeat this thing. Like, that's that one card alone is the end for us. We got one escape rope though. They're never gonna attack with this one, so we just need to strike that one twice. I think we're just gonna attach to this one. We're not gonna research. No way. So I think we're just gonna make do something. Maybe do another energy assist. Let's try that actually. So we need a bloody VMAX. We're just gonna use Leafeon. Let's just energy assist though. Let's just use Leafeon, whatever. May have been wiser to attach to this one because we actually get to use Rose with I forgot about Rose. Oopsie. We should have used it for this one. Leaf Blade for Zamazenta. If we get lucky, we get to do 150 though. And minus 30 is 120. We just need to do it twice. Without a Crystal Cave. Definitely gonna play Crystal Cave. They're playing so many cards though. Zacian, Zamazenta, V Union. All basic though. Only one copy, none discarded. So I suppose you have like 2 copies in your deck. 11 cards left in the deck though. Isn't that crazy? They got 1 copies and none discarded. And they actually are playing so many items. 11 cards in the deck left. So many tool cards, so many energies. So finally, the Zacian is here. We got our Tool Jammer. We should have attached the Tool Jammer. Ah, fudge. We got no Tool Jammer now. So we're gonna discard Rose Tower. We're gonna keep our Escape Rope. I think that's smart. We're just gonna draw 1 card, I suppose. We're gonna get another Minccino. Oh my god, of all the cards to be drawing, we got a Cinccino. Okay, we're gonna have to discard this one. No tool, bloody Tool Jammer decided to fail on us. We're just gonna rely on Tool Scrapper. We got a Tool Scrapper, so we can actually knock it out with a Tool Scrapper later. Let's hope we get a Tool Scrapper. Because I'm really frustrated with this stupid Zacian not being knocked out. If they play Crystal Cave, Tool Scrapper is not gonna help us. But we actually get to do it. We didn't attach that Tool Jammer. That was so stupid. They can play Tool Scrapper though. So I think that's probably the reason why I didn't attach it just now. It's better just to attach it on your turn. They're gonna kill us with 1 hit, not allowing us to survive a single. They got 7 energy. They just need to discard 3, so they get to do like 3 times consecutively, probably. They just need like 9 energies, really. 8 is actually enough because they get to attach on their next. You get to attach an extra one on your next turn and your turn after that, which is equivalent to 10, and 10 is actually enough. So, yep, 10 is enough for 3 strikes, which is crazy, isn't it? They get to do 3 Muster Blades with so many Metal Saucers. 4 metals. I suppose that's why they're stalling so much. Stalling so much for a Zacian V unit to do Muster Blade 3 times. That's crazy. So they can kill anything with that Muster Blade. We're dead. Anything is dead. Anything is dead. We get to use Escape Rope though. I think that's the only way we get to win this game. We can actually use Sour Spit though. Is that gonna help us? 6 energies, right? 4, 5, 6. We just need 1 from their hand, so Sour Spit is not gonna do anything. They can even just retreat switch, so we shouldn't have put Flapple because we actually have an Escape Rope. Should have think a bit longer before doing that. Okay, this is really bad. We're just gonna Escape Rope and hope they put a Articuno. That's the only way we can win. If they put an Articuno, we get the Tool Scrapper and then kill the Articuno. That's the only way. If they don't put Articuno, we are dead. There we go, we die. Cannot win this game. It's not possible. We're gonna put this one because we get to Rose. We get to use Rose. And we're just gonna retreat with this one. Rose. 2 energies, might as well. Rose Tower. We got Tool Jammer instead. We got a Tool Scrapper in the deck though. Let's see if we can do it. We're gonna discard the Tool Jammer because there's no point. There's just no point. Can't force them not to retreat though. Yeah, there's no point. We lost to a V Union. That's painful. Oh well. It is a fun deck to play. It's not that powerful. We're just trying to make Leavanny work with our Flapple VMAX. It's a 1-hit KO strategy deck, so Master Blade 3 times, isn't that crazy? If you play your Rugged Helmet, Clefable maybe? I don't know what to do really. Rugged Helmet, Clefable, Team Yell, Crushing Hammer, Cursula, you may be able to destroy that deck because they can't actually attach that many energies. Or maybe a Goodra Clefable. But if they discard their energy with Goodra, they can just reattach with their Metal Saucer, so we got a shit hand. The worst possible hand ever. We got a really good hand the last game, I think, but we lost because I don't think we can win against Zacian. So we're just gonna do that because we can't do anything else. We're just gonna bench that just in case. We're so dead. We are so dead. Butterfree with a fire type. Butterfree Talon Flame. Fire and grass. So they are killing a fighting type. Not fighting type, my bad. Rock type. Rock type, because fighting is actually weak to psychic. And they're killing grass type as well. Targeting rock and grass. I don't think there's many grass decks out there. Trevenant VMAX. Leafeon VMAX is the main one. I suppose Leafeon is the power grass card that you gotta watch out for. So we can't do any, we gotta do a grass munch. How ridiculous is that? Oh, discard a grass energy from your opponent's. That's interesting, isn't it? They're playing a grass energy, so we actually get to discard something. Grass munch. First time ever I used that attack. Grass munch, because it's actually a bug type. It's not a it's a grass and a bug type. Because it's a bug living with grass. Swaddled in grass. And they're using Rose. We gave them the Rose Tower. I think they used the Rose Tower, my bad. Rose Tower for Butterfree VMAX. Research. So confident that we don't have a... We can actually retreat the next turn as well. So confident that we don't have a Marty on our hand. We got a stupid hand. We're not doing anything with this game. We got a stupid hand. Like, worst possible hand. Let's just change the list, because I don't think they're gonna let us win anymore. If we don't change the list, I don't think they're gonna let us win. It's always the same thing. If you keep the same list for too long, they're just gonna kick you out and like change your list, or you're not gonna win a single game. So what can we do? What changes can we make? I don't really want to make any changes. But let's just do a Bird Keeper reduction. Maybe play it one Marnie. Marnie's gonna be super bad though. I don't like Marnie. Schoolgirl, maybe? Schoolgirl? What can we play? Bruno? Bugcatcher? Copycat? Let's just do Marnie. If we get a horrible Marnie, I don't know what to do anymore. Let's just hope we use up item cards. Use up the item cards and Rose Tower for the rescue, perhaps? You never know. So we added a Marnie, replaced it for a Bird Keeper. I meant replaced a Bird Keeper for a Marnie. We got an Executor coin. So Alolan Executor is the same type, the same dual type as our Flapple, Grass and Dragon. Grass Dragon type. So that's why I have an Alolan Executor coin. We got Quick Ball. Nothing but energy cards in our hand. Why are we getting so many energies? So we're past the 1 hour mark already. They're not doing anything. So we get to draw 6 cards. Whoa, that's a lot. We got 2 Quick Balls as well. That's great. Jolteon, we get to deny their energies with Sour Spit, but they can just evolve to remove the effect. So Sour Spit is not gonna help. The main thing that's gonna destroy them is a Elemental Badge, but they go first, so they're gonna attack. They're gonna be able to attack already. They don't need that Elemental Badge. So it's gonna be quite bad now. We're gonna Quick Ball, use up everything. Gonna get Flapple and Leafeon. We're just gonna do that one. Leafeon, my bad. So discarding actually helps you use your Rose later. So let's hope we don't need to discard any more energy cards. So we actually need to play that because we can't use Greeting Cells. We're just gonna discard Swadloon. I don't think that's smart though. Let's just do it, whatever. Let's just get, they can actually kill Sewaddle. Do we have Rare Candy? We actually need that Rare Candy. So, let's get another Flapple first. Yeah, let's just get another Flapple. Can we evolve this turn? I don't know. I think we go second, so we can't evolve this turn, my bad. So this is our first turn. We gotta just attach to... They're playing a different Jolteon deck. So let's hope they don't have a Zigzagoon. If they play Zigzagoon, we can't actually attack with that much damage with the first one. So it may be wiser just to play that one, because we actually have enough energies though, right? Yeah, we can actually use Rose the next turn. But we can't use Rose Tower now, that's horrible. We got either a VMAX or a Cinccino. I think it's better just to play Cinccino. So they need Lightning to be able to attack with Elemental Badge, because Elemental Badge -1 colorless energy cost, not Lightning energy cost. So now they still need that one Lightning. And they can only attach it with a Turbo Patch, I think. So they're doing bench damage and also Thunder Snipe. They're doing, I forgot the Jolteon's attack, but basically bench snipe, double bench snipe. So Dracozolt VMAX as well. That's quite weird. We're just gonna bench this one, I think. I think we're gonna have to waste our twin. I really want to kill them. Like, it's better just to attack right now. 200, even though we're doing 230, I think it's enough. Yep, it's better just to knock out something. So we get to use Rose. We should have just Leafeon the other one, because we get to, I forgot we get to use Rose for 2 energy. We actually have 2 in the discard pile as well. So that was quite stupid. Should we just keep 1 in the discard pile? Let's just keep 1 in the discard pile. Maybe not, because they may just play Crushing Hammer. So now we have no cards in our hand, and nothing but Flapple to attack with. But we do have 2 prize cards though. We're collecting 2 prize cards. At least we have something in our hand. 2 prize cards. We got Cinccino, that's great. And Research, that's perfect. Let's hope they don't use a Marnie on us. If they Marnie, it's not gonna be too bad, because we are drawing 4 cards with a Marnie. But this is definitely a better hand. Experience Share. The bad thing about this card is it only works for basic energy. So Raihan, Experience Share, Melanie. Melanie is even worse. Like, Melanie is so much worse than Welder. Can you imagine? Melanie, you attach a water energy from your discard pile. But it's actually different though. It's not good or better. But it's worse than Welder in the sense that you only attach 1 energy. And you only get to attach to your V Pokemons. You can't attach to your non-V Pokemons. Welder, you get to attach to anything. You get to attach 2 fire energy. You only get to attach from your hand though. Whereas with Melanie, you get to attach from your discard pile. So it's different whether it's from your hand or discard pile. It's just different. It's not better than the other, but in terms of the number and in terms of which Pokemon you get to attach to, Welder is definitely better. So we do have new effects though, like Blissey, which allows you to attach special energies, as I said before. So I'm pretty happy with the new format, to be honest, the new cards. But there are still a lot of restrictions actually. So I hope you guys enjoyed this deck. I think I'm just gonna end there, because we actually have gone past the 1 hour mark. So please like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. If you find our videos interesting, entertaining, or fulfilling in any way. We are featuring a new deck today, our new card, Fusion Strike Leavanny. So Leavanny has the Healing Circle attack, allowing you to heal all damage from each of your bench Pokemon. And if you do that, if you heal any damage in this way, you have to shuffle this Pokemon and all attached cards into your deck. So this card this Pokemon is going back into the deck, and then you actually have to put a new active passing the turn. So that's actually not good, but if we time it right, we actually get to do a lot because we are playing that with our Flapple. Flapple VMAX does a lot of damage. If you have no damage counter on your Flapple, you're doing a max 250 damage with only 3 energies attached to it. We get attached colorless energy as well, so a grass and 2 colorless. That's why we're playing capture and twin energy in this deck. Twin energy for Leavanny, capture for that colorless cost, and also capture for, you know, capturing your Pokemon, obviously your basic Pokemon, and 8 basic grass energy because we are playing Rose in this deck. So Rose to charge up our Flapple VMAXs, our next Flapple VMAXs, because our first one, we don't need to use Rose for our first one, we just need to use our greening cells. So greening cells help us get out an extra energy into our Flapple, onto our Flapple in the first turn. And on our second turn, we just need to attach another energy and we're good to go to hit 250 damage if we evolve on our second turn to attack with this attack. So 250 damage with Flapple VMAX, a lot. And after that, you get to tank damage. If you actually got hit by your opponent's active Pokemon, you can't actually attack with that high damage anymore. But it's okay because we get to switch. We get to switch very easily. We have 4 switch cards in the deck: 1 switch, 1 escape rope, and 2 bird keeper. But I just swapped a bird keeper for Marnie, so we got 3 switch cards now. We just need to switch or retreat to a new Flapple. Attach energy to that Flapple with a Rose. We get to retreat and Rose to a new Flapple and then a VMAX, and then basically attack with the new VMAX and hope that they actually damage our second Flapple, because if they boss or knock out our first Flapple, then they actually get to draw a lot of prize cards. But if they do that though, they're gonna have to be worried about our second Flapple, because our second Flapple has full HP and we get to attack with our second Flapple with 250 damage again on the next turn if they don't damage it. If they damage both of our VMAX without knocking them out, we just need to switch or retreat to our Leavanny on the next turn and heal circle, remove all damage counter from all of our bench Pokemon, essentially allowing us to hit 250 damage on the next turn with double Flapples, with 2 Flapples in play, full HP, both Flapple VMAXs. So we actually get to draw cards with Cinccino as well. We're playing the 3 Cinccinos in this deck, 3 copies of Minccino to draw cards, our main draw engine. We also have 2 research in this deck for draw. So we are playing a lot of Level Ball, Quick Ball, Evolution Incenses to get out Cinccino, because that is our main card to draw from our deck. And we also have 1 Marnie, 1 Bird Keeper, and 2 research to draw. We have our Rose Tower Rose as well, 3 Rose, 3 Rose Tower, and also 1 Tool Jammer and 1 Tool Scrapper. Tool Jammer, Tool Scrapper allows you to block off or discard their Cape of Toughness, Elemental Badge, any important tool cards that they have, or even scrolls. If they play scroll, if they rely on scrolls to hit you, like Scroll of the Flying Skies or something like that, then you actually get to deny them that extra attack. So we are also playing our Rare Candy, 2 copies of Rare Candy for Leavanny, 4 copies of Evolution Incense, 2 Level Balls, 4 copies of our 4 copies of Quick Ball, and 3 captures to summon our basic Pokemon, 1 switch, 1 escape rope, 1 bird keeper for the switch, and we also have 3 capture, 2 twin energies, and 8 basic grass energies. So we get to use Leafeon to charge up our first Flapple, as I said. That's why we have 2 Leafeon in this deck, and a lot of basic summons. We have 3 copies of each Flapple VMAXs and Flapple, 2 copies of our Leavanny and Sewaddle, and 1 Swadloon for the stage 1 evolution, stage by stage evolution. So only 2 copies of our basic Swaddle as well, because we don't actually need that many. We just need 1 because we are shuffling it back into the deck. So we are not, if they don't boss or knock it out, we actually get to recycle this attacker, this Pokemon constantly by having it on our bench. They're definitely going to target our VMAX though. If they don't target our VMAX, if they hit our Leavanny on our bench, then we actually get to attack, you know, without having the 3 price liability, because they can't actually knock out Flapple that easily. If they play a 2-hit KO deck, if they can't KO our Flapple with 1 hit, then it's gonna be bad for them if they actually boss or to kill our Leavanny. Even though we can't heal anymore, we are actually allowed to hit more times with our VMAX Pokemon, because they are only drawing 1 prize with Leavanny, and you know, we get to hit more times with Flapple VMAX as well. So that's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see you on the next video. Have a nice day, and tune in for the next episode for more cool new combos featuring new cards from Fusion Strike, from Evolving Skies, from Pokemon Celebrations. Today we are featuring back the old Battle Styles card, Flapple VMAX, pairing it with the new Fusion Strike Leavanny. So Fusion Strike Leavanny has the Healing Circle attack, very powerful heal card, allowing you to heal all damage from all of your bench Pokemon. Super cool, right? And you also have to actually shuffle this Pokemon and all cards attached to it, as I said, back into the deck. Sorry about that. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you on the next time. Have a nice day and bye for now.